Is caught. Diggs! Sideline! Unbelievable!
Let's talk some football. My name is Kyrogus and welcome to Kyro Sports. Over 2 years ago, I did a little sports show with my buddy called the NFL Kyrocast. I've always wanted to do some kind of a sports podcast and it was a ton of fun. But the revival of this channel will be a bit different. I've grown pretty tired of the modern culture of sports discussion. Everything is a hot take, a bold prediction, stirring up some stern debate, hating on someone, blah blah blah. That way of talking sports can be entertaining, but it gets exhausting. And frankly, it gets annoying. Like, the way I hear some people talk about sports makes me wonder why they even like the sport in the first place. So why do I like sports? Well, let me tell you. It's those moments when the ball's in the air. The seconds remaining in the fourth quarter have ticked down to 0. 80,000 people in attendance are on their feet and millions more at home, all holding their breaths with mouths wide open, gripping their friend or loved one's shoulder. If the pass is caught or if the ball goes through the hoop, you win. And if it doesn't, you lose. And in those few seconds, with the ball in the air, everything your team has been through and everything you've been through as a fan flashes through your mind, and it all crescendos to this one moment. I love the stories of sports, and that will be the focus of this channel. Numbers and analytics have their place in sports for sure, but I think a lot of people these days have become so devout to numbers and stats that their takes are based solely off of the digits. In my opinion, stats and analytics are an incredible ingredient of a sports take, but they shouldn't always be the entire meal. I don't even like that word take, but you know what I mean. In the previous era of Kyro Sports, we tried creating a version of the stereotypical TV debate shows where my friend and I would intentionally find ways to argue about subjects with each other for the sake of trying to be entertaining. But I found I really didn't enjoy that being the goal of the show. And if my heart and passion isn't behind what I'm creating, then it's not going to be worth you watching or me making. My goal with the videos I create on this channel moving forward is to provide both an informative and maybe unique perspective to the happenings in the sports world, particularly the NFL, and to just react to things as a fan of the game, not as somebody looking to have the hottest or most correct take. This will not be a prediction channel. I will make predictions, I will state opinions, but when new information drops, I will drop my prior takes like a sack of potatoes and create new ones based on the new information. If I predict the Chiefs will beat the Panthers, and somehow the Panthers upset the Chiefs, will I be mad that my prediction was wrong? Am I the type of person who only roots for what I predicted to happen for the sake of wanting to be right? No. I would be psyched up about the David and Goliath story of the Carolina Panthers. And that's what I would want the discourse to be about. I want this channel to have a relaxed and laid back vibe. And I want it to feel like you and I are just buddies, kicking back over a coffee or a beer and just talking about what's going on in football. And that's the feeling I aim to create. So what types of videos will I specifically be making on this channel? During the season, I plan on making instant reaction videos where within a day or two of Sunday game day, I'm dropping a video where we just talk about the past week's games and how the stories of certain teams changed from before and after their games. I'm not going to commit to doing this every single week. Another thing I hate about sports media these days is making narratives out of nothing just for the sake of having something to talk about. My hope is that you will not see me making a video about something unless I believe that it is truly interesting enough for me to be making a video about. We're also going to have some fun and do some NFL meme reaction videos. During every NFL season, my friends and I send each other memes constantly about everything that's happening in the NFL. And I'm telling you that it is one of my favorite aspects of life on this planet. Over the past few years, I have thought endlessly about how fun it would be to share the things we're laughing at with y'all and to just enjoy making light of everything together. Those should open up some opportunities for more things to talk about too. And every once in a while, I may drop an extremely high effort, hopefully fairly cinematic video where I dive deep on a topic and really try to show you a unique and detailed, down-to-earth perspective of a sports story. In fact, this is where we're going to start. Right now, yes, right now as you're watching this video, I will have begun uploading some cinematic tellings of the stories of different NFL franchises entering the 2024 season. My hope is that these will serve as a nice refresher and season preview for these teams if you're not caught up on where the team's been and where it's going. And hopefully they may lead you to view some teams with a bit more emotional stock than you did before. Now, my original goal for this project was to create a story for each of the 32 NFL franchises and to release them all at once in one massive video that was going to drop right before the start of the season and tell the story of the NFL in 2024. But it turns out, oh wow, these things take time. Kyrogus being overzealous and overly ambitious about a project? Surely not.
Never heard that one before.
I started working on this project in late July, but as someone with a full-time job, a wife, and a desire to have a social life and to be in shape, as of about a week and a half ago, I'd only finished a few teams. So we're pivoting, and I'm just going to release the stories I have finished individually and call it a day. New things have happened in that time too, where some of the teams are making big moves, and I don't want the videos to get too outdated before they even release. I was working mostly alphabetically, so if your team's location name doesn't start with an A or a B, I'm truly sorry. But yeah, that's the plan for Kyro Sports moving forward. I'm super excited to see how this goes, and to see if my vision for the channel connects with you guys as viewers and listeners. Whether it does or not, I really appreciate you for watching, liking, subscribing, and for going to check out the story of the Arizona Cardinals and other teams in 2024 right now.